I wanted to ask you guys where y'all stood on the Wallow speaking engagement that he had, where he started talking about how he felt about black businesses. As soon as I find the clip.
Mark, I'm assuming that you've heard the clip. Okay.
And I love Wallow is my guy. Mm-hmm. I'm a Wallow fan. I consider him a friend. Mm-hmm. We do business together sometimes, in terms of him supporting the store, things like that. Mm-hmm. But that shit was the most off-base thing I've ever heard Wallow say.
Where was he when he made the statement?
He was speaking, from the clip, it looked like he was speaking to a group of either entrepreneurs or business owners or something like that, and he was kind of giving them a motivational speech about business and things like that. Because his whole thing was, I'm not here just to make you feel good, I'm going to give you the real too. And I have the clip here.
Nobody want to hear us. Oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material on your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I ain't going to be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, some of us of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake-ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions, and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
Tell me why you found it offensive, and that's just the first word that came to mind. It might not be offensive, but just tell me what was wrong with what he said.
I think a lot of times the most dangerous things that are said are lightly dipped in truth. So
bars. So
it's not that anything specific he said is wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying I want to be colorblind here.
Just let them get it. that shit was poetic.
Slurpee, girl, Slurpees.
Hey,
from the distance.
And I know I ain't like it because when she first asked Mark, it made it sound like she might have had a different opinion.
Yeah.
He say bars. Yeah. Well, then shut your ass up there.
No, I do though. But keep going.
So if you take each of the things he says individually, like, okay, race, we shouldn't just look at race. Sure, if you run a business, you shouldn't be riding on the back of just being black and expect people to support you if it's a bad business because you're black. Your cook should be lined up. Your business should be tight. The restaurant should be clean. All that's true, right? Most of y'all not gonna make it. I actually think that's an important thing to tell any business owner, any entrepreneur. All that is good, but what the takeaway comes from that is we don't need to have a special responsibility or a special duty to support black businesses because they're black. And I think as black people, we absolutely have a duty to support black businesses because they're black,
whether they're good or not.
I totally disagree.
That's where the straw man comes in. That's where the straw man comes. Again, I'm not saying keep going to a restaurant that has rats in it, but what I'm saying is he's framing it almost like he said it's a finesse. This riding off this black shit. Or I'm not going to support you just because you're black. I'm saying we should support businesses just because they black. We should pay special extra attention because they black. Because a lot of times what black people do, which frustrates me as a black business owner. And everybody here is a black business owner, so y'all understand this, is that niggas will throw us away so fast. If somebody has to wait for 10 minutes at the soul food restaurant, man, these niggas, I had to wait 25 minutes for my soul food. I ain't never coming back again.
But they'll wait like an hour at Houston's.
Nigga, they will have a buzzer at the Olive Garden waiting for an hour to get that food, right? They give us no grace, no mercy, no breaks, and I'm saying we need it. No community has the money leave their community faster than black dollars.
That's fact.
We give that shit away quick, and we love to give it to the dry cleaner, the restaurant.
Touch one hand and it goes straight to the.
And that's what I'm saying.
Community.
So I'm saying we have a responsibility not to play into that. And I don't. And Wallow does support black business. Like I said, he makes extra trips to my bookstore just to buy books when he could buy them from Amazon for a lot cheaper, frankly. But when you send that message out, it's dangerous because people hear the wrong thing.
But you're proving his point with him supporting your business.
And what you said.
But they don't know that. I'm saying the people who hear that clip ain't gonna know he does that. That's my issue. It's the message that's it's like we just said with John 50. It's the messaging and the people that hear that and what do they do? People who are inclined to not support a business because it's black.
But if he's telling the business owners or the entrepreneurs, hey, don't run your business, don't look for my business or anyone's business just because you're black. Have something else to offer
Because there's people that's just, they come up to me, yo, man, support black-owned business. But this is a bad product.
Yep.
This is poorly, just cheap, is this, is that. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind supporting it if it was a good product.
Yeah.
How about put that, that's where the finesse part come in. Like, I could do subpar shit, and you just out of obligation should support me because I'm black. That's a finesse, and he's right.
I think he is right on that point. The problem is two things. One, the people who hear that don't get that message, and two, part of being a black business is working with other black businesses. So it's not, I get what you're saying. This is like an inside conversation with the restaurant owners. Like, look, don't just think you can ride off being black, right? That riding off black shit is a hustle. The problem is, again, instead of having that conversation in isolation, I'm saying in addition to that conversation, we need to have a conversation encouraging black people to buy black shit, because otherwise that black business owner, do they get the black sandwich distributor? Do they get the black janitorial company to help work in their business? Mm-hmm. That's the part I'm worried about. And if people don't get that extra push to say, yo, support them because they're black. And I think sometimes at this moment we're afraid to say that. I'm saying support people because they're black. And he's saying, I'm going to be colorblind, right? I'm going to support people purely based on whether it's a quality business.
People are answering you and saying no.
Yeah, and I'm saying I disagree.
That's what they're saying.
I disagree.
Yeah, and I disagree with that take.
I hear Mark's take. I think Mark's take and Wallow's take are different.
I think so too.
So I don't think Mark is
mainly
opposed to what Wallo was saying. I see both sides.
He's saying you shouldn't say it publicly.
He don't want to highlight it. That's what he's saying.
See, I feel like with
now
Mark's
adding
take,
the other part.
he's talking to, I can see if he put this like as a clip out just to the world, somebody recording it and putting it out is different. He's talking to a group of entrepreneurs.
Right.
So my message is for the business owners. Hey, y'all, don't go out there marketing, looking for your support just because you black. Now, somebody recorded and put it out and get out, cool.
Yes.
But I think he's doing this the right way. I'm talking to the business owners, telling them, focus on making a good product, not focus on getting support just because you black.
I agree with.
So it sounds like you agree with him.
I agree with that message. I'm saying that message is dangerous when it gets put out in that way, because in a world that already looks to not support black shit, I'm saying I think you need to add a little more to that so that people get the full picture.
What could he have said? What could he have said added on to it that would have flushed out the entire message?
Now, if the product is good, I'm gonna support you because you're black.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think
I kind of feel like he said that.
No,
though.
I think
he's saying I'm supporting you because the product is good. I'm saying it's okay to say I'm supporting you not just because the product is good, but because you're black. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna support you initially because you're black. Period.
Boom.
I'm gonna support you initially because you're black. If your service is good and if your product is good, I'm gonna continue to support you because you're black. Mm-hmm. If you are lacking in, my man just opened up a restaurant across the street. Life After, that's my man, right? So anybody that I know, I tell them, yo, my man opened a restaurant, go to Life After, go to Life After, right? I'm telling the people to do that. Now, I also, when my friends go there, I'll get, yo, how was it? And people have given me mostly positive feedback. And then the little bit of negative feedback that they give me, I tell my man directly, yo, this is what my people said. Yo, this is what my people said when they came there. But initially, I'm gonna support your product because you are black. The niggas who clothes I wear on this show, I've never taken a dime from nobody who shit I wore on the show. I'm supporting this because you are a small black business, and that's what I wanna do. Now, if your product is trash, I'm not gonna keep supporting you based off the simple fact that you're black. And that's what I think Wallo was trying to convey. Like, yo, dog, your consistency, your cooks, your product, your service, all of those things need to be up to par, because if they're not, then I'm going over here to the whites.
I feel like Mark is just saying there was a more not so anti-black way to sound.
That he could have presented it. That's what I said. Like, yo.
Is it possible that was cut out somewhere since this is a cell phone?
I think it's possible, yeah.
possible.
There may be more from the seminar, and this is the part that took off.
Fam, I've owned the business over 20-something years. So I'm not going to tell somebody not to go support. And you should shoot to my plumbers, my electricians, whoever the fuck I hire. I'm trying to hire black first. I'm going to try and hire black first. Now, if I don't have success with that, I still got a business to run. So therefore, I don't give a fuck if a nigga's purple. If you could get on the roof and the bitch stop leaking, I'm going to get my money to the purple man. But I'm going to shoot for the black roofer first.
And that's all I'm saying. And I think it's important. That's the other piece of it, right?
Dog, we do
owners,
this. The hoodies. My nigga never touched one of my hoodies. They be like, yo, dog, he not Nike. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? So Nike is worthy of your money, but because I'm black and I'm starting out, I'm not worthy of your money. When you take my hoodie sleeves and you stick them next to Nike hoodie sleeves, this shit is clearly superior to Nike. our mindset is fucked up, and so that's what I think Marcus is speaking to.
Right.
I think both of the people have poignant points.
In the neutral world, I wouldn't care.
Where did you get the Nike?
It don't matter.
To the outlet.
Yeah, that's a good outlet.
That's not nigga. Foot Locker Nike can't fuck with my hoodie.
Ooh, tell them niggas.
I agree. And Amani sing better than Sade. I don't care what y'all say.
He stood down on that shit on Twitter. He was like, I don't want that shit.
I couldn't wait for him to get here. I was going to ask him to sing. Give us a little something. Let's see. Let's be the judge of that. And I'm talking shit with
Monty say he could sing better than Sade?
Huh?
He said that?
He said that when we was having the Sade conversation on Friday.
Yeah.
He didn't say he can sing better than
He-
Sade.
So he knows seven people from.
He said he know a bunch of people.
No. Then he said
I can
sing better than Sade.
Sade.
We were so busy roasting him, we didn't
Yes.
hear that point because I heard
I hear
it
that.
on the replay. I didn't hear it live. I heard it on the replay. He said I can sing better.
I didn't hear that.
On Twitter, he was like, "Yeah, I was just talking shit. I went too far."
Oh yeah, all right. I ain't hear that.
Good,
There you go.
good thing.
Good.
I'm gonna act like I ain't read that tweet.
Acknowledge.
I don't follow you, bro.
Mel, where do you stand on what Wallo said?
I can understand Mark's point, like in terms of maybe he didn't say it with the eloquence that he could have said it. But I mean, Wallo just talks, you know what I'm saying? Like he's so energized, you know, and he thinks the message is understood the way that he, you know, the way it's left up to interpretation kind of thing. If he had said, I will start by buying black, I'm looking for the consistency though. Like if I buy black and it just fails to, you know, kind of like have a point of consistency, then I'm not going to continue to buy from this business.
Right.
But I'm always going to,
Right.
like Ish said, I'm always going to look for black first.
And that's all I want. And I think we have to constantly tell black people that because every single one of us has experienced a situation where we got passed over when we were just as good because we
Or
were
better.
black. By black people. Don't nobody love white people more than black people.
Indeed.
And so every opportunity people get to choose white, they choose it unless they're encouraged to do otherwise.
And you're absolutely right when it comes to us not having the patience for each other. You know, standing in line for 10 minutes versus, you know, going to Houston's and standing in line for a fucking hour. You know,
Right.
buying Nike over Ish's hoodies.
Neutral Budden.